Hello everyone, back to you in today's first video, doing 5-day forecast for today's first video, having a detailed look at the weather next 5 days across the British Isles. We'll be having a look at the weather next week to 10 days, and the Beijing Climate Centre for the next 40 days after this video, and then this evening we're doing the third update for the bank holiday weekend. So 3 updates coming up today. A lot to cram in, but just about a 5-day forecast. You can find a written version to it via buttons at the top of the page, and the websites using for the 5-day forecast are going from theweatherout.com and weathercentral.de. You can find a link to both those websites on the linked page. So all the focus is on the heavy rain that we've got across much of England and Wales right now. So this is a radar picture from the Weather Outlook. We've got this huge massive rain here stretched out from southwestern England, running through Wales into the Midlands, up in towards parts of eastern England. You notice that the bulk of East Anglia and southeastern England is just about dry at the moment. This rain will be pushing across this evening and giving some very heavy bursts. I think the rain is already heavy, but I think it will pep up even more through the second half of the afternoon and into this evening across some eastern parts of the country. It could turn a bit thundery. You might hear the odd rumble of thunder mixed in down in the southeast tonight, and this rain could give anything up to 20 to 40 millimetres in places, so over an inch of rain is possible after such a long dry period. Obviously the roads are going to be awash, and you will need to take care you could be driving about, particularly when that rain turns thundery later on this afternoon and this evening. Here's today's synoptic pressure chart, and it's unsettled. Low pressure is dominating. The main low pressure is to the north and west, but we're bringing up this little secondary feature from the south, a wave developing along the weather front, and that's what's bringing that heavy rain to much of the UK, or much of England and Wales anyway. So for Scotland and Northern Ireland, you're going to have a really quite a decent day, staying out of trouble. There'll be sunny spells, a few showers could break out this afternoon, but a lot of dry weather up in the north and west. It's down in the south and east that got this heavy rain. So at the moment it's through southwest England, Wales and Midlands, up in towards eastern parts of England. Through the course of this afternoon, this rain will shunt eastwards, becoming very heavy for a time late this afternoon and into this evening, potentially across some eastern parts of the country. It begins to turn drier out to the north and the west. Now, ahead of the rain, the air is really quite warm, so we might get temperature up to around 21, possibly 22 degrees this afternoon in the far southeast of England. That's into the low 70s Fahrenheit. It will feel humid, but you only have to come into that rain band and the temperatures will be a lot cooler, just 14 or 15 Celsius at best, feeling quite chilly really under the heavy and persistent rain and very overcast skies. We go to Scotland, temperatures there ranging from around 12 to 15 degrees and feeling pleasant enough in the sunshine. Overnight tonight, that system will be clearing away from the east, so the scene looks very wet on the eastern side, but overnight the rain clears away into the North Sea. It could take a long time to get the rain off the east coast, but it will eventually go. Most places will turn dry tonight, a few scattered showers in the north and the west. The main thing is it'll be a much cooler and fresher night down in the southeast. Temperatures will be dropping into single figures everywhere, probably ranging around 4 to 8 degrees. It could be cold enough for ground frost in some sheltered rural parts of the north. Through into Thursday, and we've got low pressure out to the northwest. Now, notice area of low pressure across France. It looks like this is going to bring another pulse of very heavy rain into the southeast overnight, Thursday into Friday. This is crept up on us. It's just started appearing on the latest model runs, so there's quite a bit of uncertainty about its westward extent, but something to watch out for on Thursday night into Friday morning. However, for Thursday, it looks like it'll be a much calmer day for England and Wales. A lot of dry weather, a few showers scattered about here and there, but there should be a reasonable amount of bright or sunny spells. More showers up to the north, though, so Scotland and Northern Ireland will have a risk of some quite heavy showers, possibly even with an occasional rumble of thunder. Temperatures tomorrow ranging from around 12 to 17 degrees. It will be a cooler, fresher feel down in the south. And then overnight, as we're going through sort of Thursday night into Friday morning, we find this low pressure again running up the eastern side of the country. So as I say, West Centre is very uncertain, but East Anglia, South East England could turn very wet again on Thursday night. That rain might get through towards the Midlands, some central southern parts of England as well. Further north and west, mostly dry, and will be quite cold again, with some patchy ground frost of Scotland and Northern Ireland. As we go through into Friday, that low pressure is running up the eastern side, the east coast. And more generally, this area of low pressure as a shallow trough is sinking down across the country. So we find outbreaks of heavy, potentially thundery rain across southeast England and East Anglia first thing on Friday morning. That runs up the east coast, probably affecting parts of Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, and then getting up towards Northumberland perhaps in the second half of the day. Some quite heavy and persistent rain mixed in with that. Elsewhere, I think we have a dry start with a few sunny spells, but showers will break out widely on Friday afternoon. Some of the showers will be heavy with a risk of hail and thunder in places, and with light winds possibly merging into longer spells of rain too. Temperatures ranging from around say 12 to 16 degrees. The weekend looks unsettled. Low pressure is sitting over the country for Saturday, so we can expect a dry start with a few brighter sunny spells, but the showers will quickly build up, and I think they'll be breaking out widely on Saturday afternoon. Heavy showers again with risk of hail and thunder in places too. Now, not everywhere will get these showers, so some places could stay dry all day. You won't have a bad day if that happens, with the May sunshine. The temperature, if it stays dry, is likely to reach around 16 or 17 degrees, which is pleasant enough. But the showers will be very widespread, I think, on Saturday. So most places can expect at least some showers through the course of the day. Temperatures, again, ranging around 12 to 17 degrees. Now, Sunday might be a slightly calmer day. Low pressure is waiting in the wings in the Atlantic to keep the unsettled spell of weather going. But actually, for Sunday, we might build a little bit of a transient ridge across the country. So, although there could still be some showers on Sunday, I think they'll be probably much less intense and a lot less widespread. So a fair amount of dry weather coming up for Sunday, I would have thought, with a mix of sunny spells and variable cloud. Temperatures might reach 17 or 18 degrees. But that little ridge doesn't last long at all. Low pressure is coming back in for Monday, so we end the 5-day forecast period on an unsettled note. The north and east might start Monday on a dry note with sunny spells, but cloud and rain in the west and southwest from the word go will push northwards and eastwards, I think, through the course of the day, turning most places wet through the course of Monday afternoon, with sunshine and showers returning to the west. Temperatures could be quite warm though ahead of this rain. We might get up to around 20 degrees on the eastern side, that's 68 Fahrenheit, before the temperatures fall back as we go through into Monday afternoon in the west. Fine, have a look at charts on Weather Outlook. So we've got all of this wet weather across England and Wales through the course of the afternoon, particularly central and eastern areas, a real deluge coming up. Moving through into Thursday, it's sunshine and showers really. Most of the showers probably in the northwest. I think there'll be very few in the southeast, although later on I'm going to watch out for this more persistent area of rain to start to push back in to the southeast. That could give us a very wet night in the east and the southeast on Thursday night into Friday morning, and then that rain pushes up the eastern side during the course of Friday, with sunshine and heavy showers elsewhere, risk of hail and thunder mixed in with those. More showers coming up for Saturday. They'll be widespread, heavy and potentially thundering in places as well. Sunday, this is showing showers for Sunday. I think there will still be showers around, but they should be a little bit less intense and widespread, more in way of dry weather for Sunday. And then next week we start the week with a lot of dry weather in the north and east to begin with, but cloud and rain in the west, and that gradually pushing eastwards through the course of the day. Will be a warmer day on Monday. So in summary, we're in for an unsettled 5 days ahead. Today it's very wet. We're starting off on a very wet note. I mean, it's a case of showers or longer spells of rain really for the rest of the period. Sunday, if you want a drier day, Sunday could be drier for many parts of the country. And actually tomorrow doesn't look too bad for England and Wales, so you'll be able to dry up a little bit tomorrow after today's deluge. Right, come back later on this afternoon for the look at the next week's 10 days, and then this evening we'll be having our third bank holiday update. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.